really, really WWE, you continue to try to push this guy as the face of the WWE, the company. You try to give every opportunity you get to put this guy over. And no matter what you do, no matter what, no matter which superstar you give us to put him over, it's not gonna work. We're not gonna give a shit about this guy being the top face of the company. I mean, I wasn't mad that Roman Reigns won the championship at SummerSlam. I wasn't mad at all. But the one thing that really gets to me is that you're trying to give every chance you get to put keep the belt on him, whether that's him, getting like him putting over, getting pulled over by guys that don't really mean anything, don't really matter on the roster, like Finn Balor. Really, this guy waited for 2 years to get his championship match, and only to get buried by Roman Reigns. I mean, another reason why the Demon was a waste of time at SummerSlam because you beat Barry Corbin in 3 minutes with the Demon, and that's not on wall. You get buried by Roman Reigns in the Universal Championship match. And by the way, this is Michael Davis, aka A-Trap Black, aka the birthday boy, because today is my birthday, 26 baby, and this is A-Trap Black Experience, episode 9. But back to the fact of the matter, Roman Reigns just need to get any way, shape, or form opportunity to get over by the fans, and it's just not gonna work. You give us John Cena, have him pull over Roman Reigns, it's not gonna work. You have him pull over the fact that he retired Undertaker, that's gonna make the fans boo him even more. You have him get put over by Bobby Lashley, Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, Paul Heyman, all these people that we have a little bit of respect for. Well, maybe not Braun Strowman, dumbass. I get to him. I get to him in a minute. But you try to give him. You gave him the shield. You gave him the shield to pretty much protect him through this entire his entire Universal Championship run. You mean to tell me that instead of having Dean Ambrose turn heel on Seth Rollins and have them have a feud for the IC title at Hell in a Cell or even longer than that, you have him play second fiddle to Roman Reigns and have them be his Roman Reigns' bodyguards to protect his reign as champion. You know, and Braun Strowman, this dumbass, he thought it would be a good idea to do the same thing he did the night before at SummerSlam. I mean, the only thing that would definitely buy it is he came out like right before the match even was over between Balor and Roman Reigns. Braun Strowman comes out, he attacks Roman Reigns, said he got cashed in. JoJo announced that he cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase. The belt should have won right there. But no, they hesitated and had the Seal come out and attack Braun Strowman and pretty much get Punk out like a bitch. Pretty much what they do with all the big men in WWE. They book him as this monstrous heels, all only to turn babyface and have them be booked like bitches. They did it with Big Show, Kane, Great Khali, you name them. Braun Strowman is just another example of being a big man turned into a bitch. You know, and sooner or later, people are gonna be completely turned out by Braun Strowman. They're not gonna give him any reaction when he comes out. Cause you keep on doing the same shit every week. The soda blocks, the tipping over trucks and cars, all this bullshit. I mean, I'm tired of seeing that. I'm tired of seeing that Braun Strowman doing the same shit over again. And it's like it makes sense to not have him put not have Braun Strowman as the Universal Champion, because if he's champion, then what's the fucking point? Just have Roman Reigns take the title back from him. If anything, just have Braun Strowman cash in on his Money in the Bank briefcase, even though it should have been cashed in last night. But you know, WWE logic, have Braun Strowman cash in on Roman Reigns. You have a failed cash in by DQ, or have Roman Reigns spear him a couple of times, and that's it. I don't want to see Braun Strowman as Universal Champion if this is gonna be the route they gonna take to keep Roman Reigns the champion and keep him to not getting booed. You know, and people will say that he's being booked like John Cena. I agree, but I believe he's being overbooked, because when John Cena was the Doctor of Thugonomics, when he was the Chain Gang John Cena, he didn't go after the WWE Championship right away. He was a U.S. champion for a little bit, and then he was in a World Championship picture. Roman Reigns, on the other hand, when the Seal broke up, he went straight to the World Championship picture with no problem. He had all these opportunities of being a world champion, while Ambrose and Rollins were having their best matches against each other. You know, hopefully this is a big payoff in of this, because it is not. It's gonna be a big waste of time. Just like it was a big waste of time having to still come back together in the fall. You know, they could continue to put all these different obstacles, all these different things to put Roman Reigns over as a bigger face. It's not gonna work. We still don't like this guy. We still don't like this guy being, presented as the face of the company for all these years. Me personally, I told you this before. The person who holds the WWE Championship, that's the face of the company. I'm talking about guys like AJ Styles or Samoa Joe. Whoever was the holder of the WWE Championship, the main championship of the WWE, that's the face of the company. I don't care what anyone says. But it doesn't matter what you do with Roman Reigns, he's still gonna get booed out of the building. Everywhere he goes, he's gonna get booed out of the building, no matter what. But that's my thoughts on this whole Roman Reigns sealed bullshit. Let me know down in the comment down below. In the meantime, like this video, subscribe for more, and tap that bell on the YouTube app. You don't miss any of my videos. And while you're at it, go follow me on social media. Instagram at Michael Davis 612, Twitter, Mad Craziness. You can also find me on a Hyman Media discussion group and the PW Hustle Facebook group fan page. And until then, hope you all have a great day. This has been the A-Trap Black Experience. I'm Michael Davis, and I'm out.